One diecast that was unique and original in design was certainly Kasey Kahne's 2018 WRL Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. Hey folks, it's Diecastbuffet here again, and welcome back to another NASCAR diecast review. Today's review is going to be Wave 8's Kasey Kahne's WRL Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. And if you've missed the last few videos about the Wave 8, I simply didn't get Wave 8 when it first came out. Being dead honest, I didn't get Wave 8 because my store didn't have it. So, somehow, someway, Wave 8 was actually delivered to my store. Here it is. As of this recording, it's May 2019, so it's totally not like it's a year behind almost. Anywho, this is the number 95 of Kasey Kahne. And I mentioned before that the Dumont Jets 95 was actually going to be the last Kasey Kahne diecast I would probably ever review. And apparently that one's wrong. So this is a paint scheme that I honestly actually wanted to get. And surprisingly, somehow, someway, it actually fell into my lap here. It's a pretty interesting look. It's almost like I would say like a navy kind of camo to it. You have like your dark blue, kind of like your normal kind of sea blue. You have your white, and then of course you have your yellow. But it's in a really weird pattern. Very modern, very different. Let's go ahead and get it out of the package. Here she is, folks. Kasey Kahne's WRL General Contractors Chevrolet Camaro. Now this paint scheme, once again, it's so unorthodox. This paint scheme, I mean, it's just all over. It's like a really weird looking kind of digital aquatic. I think that's the right name for it, or a naval camo. No, naval camo. That's what it looks like to me. Something you would see on some modern military vessel in a uniform. But this paint scheme, it's very odd looking, but at the same time, it kind of meets the eye. Now, the yellow numbers are a shade of yellow that don't clash with the blue. Like, it don't clash, it really doesn't. But it would look cool with maybe white numbers. I think that would actually look pretty cool. But honestly, the yellow doesn't clash, so it's not too bad. But I would maybe like to see white numbers. But I still like the 95 and the yellow. It looks pretty good. I think so, at least for that. But looking at the more of the detail here, I actually do like what they did with the contingencies here. So instead of it all being here, they actually moved some down here. That's pretty cool to see the contingencies kind of moved around. This, Kasey Kahne, this is one of his last diecasts ever made before he retired. The hood sponsor's a little bit crooked to the left. I'm not a fan of this little. It reminds me of the Chevy Bel Air logo. How it's like a little wing, or that kind of like a weird arrow. I don't know. I just think that looks really clashy. I'm not really a fan of that. I could definitely do without that little piece there, but something on the roof of the car. Okay, we scraped that off, but. I wanted to get the Pro Core car from last year. I wanted to get that one, but I think that one came in Wave 7, I think. Wave 7, and I missed out on Wave 7 and 8 because literally it was, if I remember correctly, it was 3 months. 3 months between Wave, no, was it Wave 7 I got or Wave 6? Because I remember getting some of Wave 6. I can't remember. Okay, I think it was Wave 6 I got a little bit of, but I got it at Target. Wave 7 and 8 was not at my store, so it was between Wave 5 and Wave 9, which I got 3 shipments of Wave 5, by the way, last year. It was really stupid. I'm not really seeing a lot of small sponsors on this car. Of course, this is a Levine family racing car, and what was really cool about this is that in 2017, you would not see a Levine family racing car made in NASCAR Authentics. But once they signed Kasey Kahne, of course, they got 3 cars in NASCAR Authentics. So you have Pro Core here, you got your contingencies, you got WRL General Contractors, no sponsor there. It's kind of really odd. There's not much sponsors on this car. Of course, it's a smaller team. You're going to have that. WRL once again here on the Oh would be the official name for this? Is this just the roof? Or is this called something else? I don't know. Procore, the back of the car. Get a good view of it. WRL, General Contractors, number 95. You know, it's one of those paint schemes that I think the proper term for this paint scheme is a complementary paint scheme. This is something that I would not want to just go out of my way and buy a die cast for, or go out of my way and be like, oh my god, that is the paint scheme you got to see in the weekend. But when you're watching the broadcast and you're seeing, you know, the Kyle Busch really cool looking paint schemes, maybe the Kevin Harvicks, the Truexes, you know, they have these really good paint schemes, right? And then you see this 95 on the track, it's a complimentary paint scheme. It's something that's different, and it looks nice, and it looks really good on TV. Something, you know, like, oh, I remember he's racing that car this weekend. Oh, I remember that car. Oh, that's a nice car, you know. Not something that is just going to be headlines through the practice session and qualifying, but it's going to be a nice paint scheme when you see it on track. Overall, the quality on this one, surprising, is actually very solid. I'm not really seeing much issues here. In terms of chips, I haven't seen any chips on the car as of lately. The signature is a little bit messed up there. It's not centered right. As you can see right there, it's a little bit crooked. The nose sponsor is maybe a little crooked. Yeah, I think it's instead of it being flat like this, it's a little bit like that. So that's a little bit off. I remember I said they had 3 Levine Family Racing 95s made. I need to correct myself. They actually made 4. They made the Procore car, the WRL car, the Dumont Jets car, and the FDNY Foundation car. So that's 4 cars from Levine Family Racing that would never ever been made in NASCAR Authentics if they did not sign Kasey Kahne. So that's pretty cool. Camaro, the little white background. It's kind of crooked a little bit. But once again, man, this is a very solid die cast, very solid piece. And it does come with a pit board. Now, in 2019, we haven't seen any of these on the market yet. But this is a really cool piece, man. Because, I mean, you could put a string through this and you could hang it up. You could, you know, of course, put this on your refrigerator. But what I really like about it is it's slanted. So you could put it like this, and then you could put another one, and it kind of does a tier. So you have like that, you know, so you could make like stripes and stuff. You know, because what you could do, like if every driver and every team had one of these, you could put like Joe Gibbs Racing and be like the 19 car, the 11 car, 18 car, 20 car, whatever. You could do like your favorite drivers, you know, the 9 car, 24 car, 88, 40, etc. You could do like a little tier system with it. I think that'd be really cool, but you could do the same thing with the rectangled, you know, magnets, which I much prefer, but it is cool to see a pit board, as they did do this with, I think, the COTs in the winner circle era. I think they did, yeah, because I think I have or I've seen a Bobby Labonte one from 2008. But no question, this is actually a very solid die cast. I mean, quality-wise, I mean, the issues on it are very minor. If I had to rate the quality on this, honestly, probably an 8.8. A very solid quality die cast. I mean, the issues on it are so minor that the naked eye can't see it. You really have to look at this car to find those little issues. So, I don't know, I give this die cast probably an 8.8 out of condition. It's a pretty interesting paint scheme, you know, it's a complimentary paint scheme, something that you're not going to go out of your way to buy a 1/24 scale of, but it's something nice to see on TV during like practice or qualifying, you know. Maybe you walk through the garage area and you're like, hey, that's a really cool paint scheme, you know. I didn't know he was running that this week. So it's a pretty cool looking paint scheme. I think it is. And with that, I'll go ahead and end the video here. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new around here, smash that subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you're having a great one out there. And Diecastbuffet, signing off.